Viora is proud to present Reaction, the only aesthetic device of its kind to offer the freedom of multiple radiofrequency energy and the added benefits of vacuum therapy. Reaction, the new dimension in aesthetic treatment. Reaction goes beyond single frequency limitations to redefine aesthetic treatments for unmatched results in skin tightening, cellulite, and circumferential reduction. Multi-frequency and vacuum therapy, the core advantage. Reaction's patented core technology advantage lies in its choice of 3 different frequency channels, a multi-channel option, and the addition of vacuum therapy. Each of the 3 core frequency channels precisely targets a specific skin depth. The multi-channel mode travels through all dermal layers at the same time and simultaneously covers the full treatment depth. The freedom to choose the channel mode according to the treated body site allows a more accurate treatment that optimizes clinical results, speeds treatment time, and ensures client safety and comfort. Skin tightening. The human body is a complex of varying skin depths and characteristics. A single frequency treatment cannot, by definition, treat them all effectively. Reaction's multi-frequency channels, however, offer an unmatched degree of control to precisely structure treatment parameters. Accurately targeting skin depth with the frequency defined for a specific area of the face or body ensures the exact energy levels needed for optimal results in all regions. Reaction instantly contracts tissue fibers and stimulates neocollagenesis for immediate smoothing and tightening results. Body contouring and circumferential reduction. Subcutaneous tissue in larger areas like the thighs, buttocks, and tummy require a more intense treatment. Cellulite in these areas is often caused through a chain reaction of weakening dermal collagen, enlarged fat cells, and edema. Through its multi-channel RF mode and vacuum therapy, Reaction safely distributes thermal energy to fight cellulite at its source. Superheating of subcutaneous tissue on multiple layers builds collagen to strengthen the dermis against adipocytes and stimulates lipolysis to shrink fat cell volume. The increase in collagen also results in a side benefit of skin tightening without the need to change applicators or settings. Vacuum therapy enables deeper penetration of RF energy, reduces edema, improves blood flow, and stimulates the metabolism. The reaction that makes all the difference.
And now it's time to tackle the #1 body problem that all women hate. I'm talking about the dreaded cottage cheese, otherwise known as cellulite. Right, Dr. Orden?
Well, absolutely, Travis. And I'm here with Dana and her plastic surgeon, Dr. Matthew Schulman, clinical professor at Mount Sinai School of Medicine. First of all, what is cellulite? You started by saying it's cottage cheese. Well, I call it fat that's gone wild. We don't know exactly what causes it, whether it's a circulation problem, a metabolic problem, but it's changes in the fat below the dermis, primarily in women, that causes that dimpling, uneven look, that lumpy, bumpy look on women's legs. Dana hated her cellulite so much, she decided to try out a new treatment that uses radio frequency waves called Reaction.
Right. I'm going to start the treatment here on Dana, and what's really exciting about this system is it uses radio frequency energy, so it's heating up the tissue, it's softening up the septae or the fibrous divisions between the fat, which is what gives people the appearance.
That retraction.
Right. And what's new about this technology is this is the first and only approved system that uses adjustable radio frequency.
Okay, so that's a difference from the other radio frequency treatments that we've done. Now, Dana's already had 6 treatments.
Correct.
This is an ongoing series. It's not just a one-shot deal. You have to come in multiple times.
Correct. It takes, for cellulite and fat reduction, I generally recommend 6 treatments done 1 week apart. And then sometimes people come in for just maintenance therapy every 3 months, 4 months. So this is Dana's final treatment. And as she'll tell you, this is a very comfortable, you don't see her
How's
flinching.
that feel? Do you feel a little heat there?
It feels great. It's just like a massage and heat. It's nice.
Oh, I love this. I love these painless procedures. Now, can you do this on other parts of the body?
This is great for anywhere in the body where there's fat or cellulite. So while today we're doing it on the back of her thighs, I can do it on the abdomen, the hips. The nice thing about this system, too, which is unique, is it not only does reduction in cellulite, but it also can do skin tightening. So non-surgical facelift, non-surgical neck lift in the man or woman who has early signs of facial aging but is not ready financially or emotionally for a surgery. This is a great option.
And I think that's the biggest thing that we have going on in plastic surgery now are the non-surgical options. We have an animation that shows exactly what is going on below the skin in terms of what these radio frequency waves are doing here.
The key here is, as you can see, is because this is tunable, I can adjust this radio frequency and I can really specifically target the depth that I'm trying to. If I'm trying to target deep fat, I can adjust the system so that it's going to that deep tissue. If I'm trying to do cellulite, which is more closer to the surface, I can just target the surface. So I can treat deep areas without having to turn up the energy. So the safety profile in this system is great, less risk of burns or pain to the patient.
Well, I think it's time that we see how Dana has done after these 6 treatments. So let's take a look at her before, focusing in on those back of her thighs and outer thighs, correct?
Correct. We targeted the hips and the back of the thighs, and you can see that there's a much smoother appearance on the after. Obviously, Dana started out pretty good in the before, but the studies have shown that you can get a 55% reduction in the appearance of cellulite. So if you're starting out with just a little bit of cellulite, 55% is still 55%.
Right.
So the improvement's really going to vary depending on how severe the cellulite was to start.
As we explained, not just on the thighs, the buttocks, other applications because you are tightening skin as well. Let's take a look at these.
This is great for the arms. As you know, arms are a really tough area. Liposuction tends not to work so well in the arms because you have that loose skin, but this is skin tightening on the upper arms. And I think you get a really nice improvement. It's certainly not surgery, but it's great, and the patient was happy.
Most importantly, what do you think, Dana?
I love it. This summer was so exciting to not have to put a cover up on when I was at the beach.
Ooh, it's all about being able to get into that bathing suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dr. Shulman, great work.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you.
Happy camper.